Now, Taliban militants have overrun a restive district in Afghanistan's eastern Nuristan province. The militants seized one at Waigal following 2 days of intense fighting with government forces. The terrorists have also taken over 16 security checkpoints surrounding the district. Local officials say Afghan forces had to retreat from the area after receiving no reinforcements. There were reports of casualties among security forces, but the exact figure is still unknown. The district has long been a hotbed of fighting and changed hands several times in the past couple of years. The Taliban have stepped up their attacks in the country's east, northeast and northern parts since the beginning of their so-called spring offensive in late April. Let's get an update from our correspondent Faiz Khurshid, who joins us now from Kabul. Now, Faiz, as we've just been discussing, this area is of a lot of strategic importance as it borders Pakistan. However, what's now being done to get it back from the Taliban militants?
Yes, Canis, you're right. It's a very strategic place, but also a very dangerous one. It's on the border with Pakistan, and Nuristan has been often the scene of heavy clashes between Afghan forces and Taliban insurgents. It's actually one of the main strongholds of the Taliban when it comes to eastern Afghanistan, and it's also a corridor from eastern to northern Afghanistan. And now many here fear that Taliban would use this area as a launching pad for their deadly attacks against nearby provinces. We understand that heavy clashes now continue between Afghan security forces and Taliban, who control a very key district, Waigal, in Afghanistan's eastern Nuristan province. They have already burned government buildings, courthouses, and also military checkpoints, and they seized weapons of Afghan security forces. Some top Afghan security officials here in Kabul have told me that they are going to send more reinforcements to Nuristan province to free the district. But as Taliban militants have captured Waigal, hundreds of other Taliban insurgents are fighting Afghan security forces in northern Afghanistan, and many here fear that the Taliban are making inroads as the security situation is worsening. It's part of the Taliban summer offensive. This year, it's very significant for the Afghan military to prove their military skills, as NATO's military mission has ended in this country, and Taliban believe that Afghan forces are not able to defend their country against their deadly attacks, so they are trying all they can to take this country back through violence. We understand that Afghan security forces have very limited facilities to keep the fight against the Taliban militants, but the spirit is high. They sound brave and committed to defend their country against such terrorist attacks.
All right, we'll keep a close eye on the situation there as it unfolds. Press News' Faiz Khurshid, reporting from Kabul. Faiz, thanks very much indeed.